Today we're going to talk about how to run a calculation and how to review it. So go to Calculation, Start Calculation, select a plan. So I'm going to select Year-End Cash Bonus. I'm going to quickly give it the fiscal year name. I'm going to select the right year and just run the calculation. With a parallel processing, it should run pretty fast. So let's go look at it. Year-end cash bonus. We're in step 1. We just ran a calculation. We have not yet released credits, so the reps cannot see any update on their dashboard in terms of all the transactions or deals they've been credited with, nor have we performed step 3, which is release rewards that lets them actually, the reps, see their payouts. So here's some quick summary information in terms of for 2019. In our demo data, we ran against 210 transactions. There were 9 beneficiaries and so forth. And our application's all tab based, so let's go to the next tab called credits, and now we can see all the plan participants or reps that have been credited with transactions. So Daniel Martinez, we can double click on him and we can actually go down to his source transactions that credited Daniel for various deals or sales through 2019. And if I don't want to go through and review each rep individually, I can just hit on export credits. You can either select all fields. I prefer choosing fields, and the system will remember my prior exporting choices. And let's go look at what that file would look like. So here we have it. It shows us a unique ID for every transaction, a customer, the credited user, the credited dollar amount. In this case, the total transaction amount is the same as the credited value. It tells you what type of transaction. So I picked up, all purchase refunds. You can pretty much pick how you want to review those credited transactions with as much or as little information, either within the application or outside the application. So let's say, I'm going to say don't save it. Let's go back and look at the next tab. Similarly, you can review the rewards. So in this case, it was a year-end cash bonus. Unfortunately, Daniel didn't make it because his revenue of $63.74 US was below the 10,000 threshold, whereas Kate in this case got a year-end cash bonus of $800 because she exceeded that threshold of 10,000 and so forth. But let's say, as a manager, or as an administrator, you've been guided that, Daniel went above and beyond. We want to give him a reward. You could make a change to his calculated reward. What we normally recommend in a cleaner way is to select the manual reward, and we can say, okay, we're going to assign Daniel an extra reward because he went above and beyond, he helped his colleagues with training, or whatever that might be. You can document your reason, put in the value, hit save. So let's do that. Let's give him $100. And now you'll see right there, you can see he's been manually added as a cash reward of $100. And this allows for auditing and logging, because even though only an administrator can assign a manual reward or make changes to the reward, we keep logs of all changes. But again, if you didn't want to go through every individual payee or rep to see what the rewards were, you could just click on Payout Totals. And similarly, you can look at all the details of this particular plan. So we're looking at the year-end cash bonus for the year 2019. It's going to tell you all the details in terms of that this reward hasn't yet been released, who the beneficiary is, what their tag is, what the reward value is, and so forth. So hopefully that it was helpful in terms of reviewing. You can review both the credits and rewards within the application or export them out. You also want to be checking on alerts periodically to make sure something, doesn't get alerted in terms of any currency exchange or some rep not getting credited correctly. Those will show up in the alerts. And then once you're comfortable with your calculation and you're using one of our native, syncs like HubSpot, QuickBooks, Salesforce, you may want to set these calculations to run automatically every day and auto release credits. And what that does is then when a rep logs in, say today's Feb 4th, they can see, hey, great, I've been credited with 2 transactions in the last 4 days. When they log in tomorrow, they can see the new transaction or deal that they've closed. So it's really good from an ongoing motivation and so forth. But we still keep releasing rewards manual because we want to make sure that you've had a chance as a management team to review it. You're comfortable on when you want to pay, and you can choose period end plus 2 weeks or whatever right date is for you. So the manual, the releasing of rewards will always stay manual. So again, hope that was helpful. Any questions, please let us know. Take care. Bye.